Hi everyone, my name is Oladapo Johnson Otukwe. This is the answer to question 6 of the 2019 West African Senior School Certificate Examination Commerce for school candidates. This is the question. Country X is facing a situation where its total payments to other countries are greater than its total earnings from abroad. So question A, state the term that relates to the above situation. So that's the answer to that is unfavorable or adverse or deficit balance of payments. So the question two is explain six measures the country could take to correct the situation that leads to correct deficit balance of payments. So number one measure is restricting imports. So if imports are more than exports, the country should restrict imports to reduce its citizens' demand for imported goods and services. Such restrictions may take the form of total ban, quotas, and increased import duties. So if the country is facing balance of payments, this country could introduce introduce restriction of imports. You know, by the time you reduce the level of consumption of foreign goods, there will be um, balance in your accounts at with the other country. Then the second point is increase increasing exports. That's another method that will help. So the country may resort to meas- measures that would encourage its citizens to produce for export, whereby its earnings from export will be used to offset its import bills. You know, if a country is improving in its local production, it will help to balance export and import. So the country can actually use um, export increments to balance our payment. Another point is exchange control or exchange control. The government of the country may introduce measures that would regulate the amount of foreign exchange available for importers. That's another key because the demand for um, a foreign currency because you want to get their products could also reduce the level of local manufacturing, and so there will be more goods to be brought in. You understand? And so there will be deficit. There will be the export will be low while import will be high. So there will be imbalance. So another method is devaluation. A country may reduce the official rate of exchange of a currency with other currencies. This effect the effect of this is to make exports cheaper and imports expensive, thus increasing the demand for our exports. If a country discovers that people are not really demanding our products, she could reduce the value of that product of that currency to other countries. So by the time the currency is devalued, people abroad will demand for the products of that country, thereby increasing their level of exports and reducing their level of import. So it will make them to have a good um, balance of payments. And then another method is borrowing. Yeah, a country may borrow to solve its balance of payment problem. Such loans should go to finance home production for export. So by the time a country borrows money from international organizations or from other governments, such loan should actually go into helping local manufacturers or local industries to produce more so that the country could export. And in so doing, the country will generate more revenue and may even pay most of the loan from the revenue. apart from other things that the country can also generate money from. So that's one of the method of um, correcting unfavorable balance of payments. Another method is sale of gold reserves or foreign investments. A country may sell part of its gold reserve as well as other securities so as to finance its balance of payments. Actually, I may not support this, but it is used. By the time the country's reserve is sold, that reserve is what the country uses during an emergency, you know, to finance um, approach budget or any project at the national level. So if there is a deficit in the balance of payment, the country may sell out of that. That is usually kept with the World Bank, so or IMF. So the money will be used to offset the export deficit, so that the export and the import will balance. You know. And then another one is gifts or aid. A country may seek assistance from friendly countries and donor agencies to correct its adverse balance of payment. That's another method. Another method is drawing on foreign reserves. A country can make drawings or withdrawal on its external reserves to solve a balance of payment problems. That's a method two. Import substitution. A country, that's number 9 point. A country may encourage domestic producers to produce close substitutes of imported products to discourage importation of such goods. When um, some goods are produced in the country, like it will generate revenue. But in this method, is by the time the local producers start producing is a very a good that looks similar to the one that are being imported, it will discourage importation in a well-regulated economy actually. So thereby there will be balance in their then there will be a sort of balance in their export and import. So if you are able to list um any 6 out of the 9 points, you will get your full mark. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe button and turning on the bell button for regular updates of videos from this channel. Thank you very much.